So a lot of what I've been wondering as things evolve quickly with AI and all the tools around AI is how much can somebody accomplish today if they wanted to build a company or let's say a website? What can they do with simply using AI tools? No code, no Photoshop, no Figma. How far will that get them? So what I want to do is for this exercise, I want to time and see what I can accomplish in an hour without touching a line of code and building a landing page on a Shopify website for a company called 90th Street. Now, 90th Street is a merch company that provides merch for alcohol brands. As you can see here are the merch that was created for the alcohol brand that threw a concert. The goal here is just to have a landing page that I would deem as acceptable for a company just starting out to try and get customers. I chose Shopify for this one because my business is built on Shopify, meaning our business is working with Shopify merchants, not at the startup level, but at the scale level where now they're looking into point of sale and growing the business past 5 million. But I started at the startup level, and understanding what happens at the startup level can give you an insight as to what happens as these tools grow, right? So I'm going to give myself an hour. I'll start the timer here. So here you can see I started with Nano Banana. Nano Banana is Google's photo image editor. And I started with the prompt that said, can you give me a simple font logo using Google Fonts for a company named 90th Street? It's a company that provides merch for liquor brands. Now here's what it gave me. And here's a couple things. It gave me this. I said, can you give it to me in PNG? It gave me this. I said, I don't want the merch supply code. Remove the merch supply code. Can you separate the two? And here it's giving me this, right? So I don't think it actually separated, and I don't think this is actually a PNG, but let me see what I get here. Let me download this. Okay. So there is that download. Let's see what I got here. Let's just do long. Can you give me the version that is not stacked with a transparent background? Because the other one like that. Okay, it looks like it's giving me a problem here, but whatever. We'll work with this for now. Download this and we'll go from there. So we got the logo. Now I'll use Claude for this and I'll say, can you give me a structure for a landing page for a company that provides merch for liquor companies? The landing page should be 5 sections or less. I want to keep it simple. I don't have too much content. Okay, let's see what this gives me. Okay, now that we got this structure, can you provide a questionnaire for each section so I can provide the answer and you can help me write the copy? From a timing perspective, we are at 5 minutes in. Okay, so let's copy and paste this, and then let's go here inside of my Google Drive. I'll go ahead and make a new Google Doc to answer these questions, so then I could just copy and paste it. We can also keep this here. Copy for landing page phase 1. Okay, so now we have the content for the landing page. Here it is. Can you help me do a wireframe, or do you recommend another AI tool for that? Okay, it looks like it's creating it using HTML and React components. I'm not sure I need all that, but yeah, I didn't want to touch a line of code for this exercise, but I could see what they're doing here. We can download this and look it up through the HTML. Now, for this exercise, I won't use this. I'm going to head over to ChatGPT. I think this is giving me too complex of an answer for, oh, well, check it out. It actually gave me this. Let's see. So here's a cool little landing page that we can use. Let's see if it can give this to me a theme. Can you give in a theme file in a Shopify theme zip so I can upload this to Shopify and use it? Let's see if it gives it to me in Shopify. Okay, while we wait for this, we have the use a page builder app like Pagefly, create new landing page, create a custom section. Okay, well, let's use this as a model. I think this is kind of, let's make a copy of this as a PDF, and we can use this as a model we can use it as a model that we can just follow. That way we have a kind of like a bones and a framework. So we have the copy. I don't really like these colors, but that doesn't matter for now. We're about 15 minutes in. We have a logo from Google Gemini. Now let's go ahead and create the Shopify store. So I'll create one on our partners account, 90th 90th Street, and we want it in the United States. We don't need Shopify Plus. So I answered the questions here. You can see that I answered all the questions. I think I might have ruined all that section. I went ahead and wrote all the questions out, and here are the answers. Based on what it provided, I put this inside of Claude, and Claude gave me this landing page to run off of. So we'll use this as a skeleton, a wireframe, whatever you want to call it. And now if we kind of just recap where we are with landing page content, landing page wireframe, and the logo. Now I'll go here inside of our Shopify partners account, create a merchant store that we'd be able to transfer. Let that load up. Okay, so now I went ahead and created the store. Let's go ahead and pick the Horizon theme. It looks like it's already here. Let's see how much I can do with AI here. I know that it has its own things. And so let's go first with, let's see what it looks like when I upload this logo. Let's go here, edit and theme settings, default logo, upload image. Okay, well, that one, we can definitely work on that, but I'll leave it there just as a place. I don't think I'll need this menu because it'll be a landing page. I don't think we'll need this account and all these things. Let's hide those things. How do we hide this? Maybe we can just hide the whole header. Yeah, let's do this. We don't need an announcement bar right now either. So we'll set up here. Now we can select the image. Let's see. We'll select one of the best images here for our hero. Okay, now let's copy the copy that it gave us. Premium lurch for liquor brands delivered fast. Let's just, we can definitely improve on this, but let's do that. Paste that there. Let's remove this button. I don't think we need this button here. Let's see, can we make this a little bit darker? What does this look like on mobile? Great. Let's leave it like that for now. What does that look like on mobile? Let's leave that there for now. I don't want to, we're running out on time. So everything your brand needs. And then now we'll do like it looks like a call out section, more text. Let's see, it'd be nice to get a video there. Maybe we'll make this an FAQ section. Actually, let's ask him to make me an FAQ. Can you an FAQ based out of the everything your brand needs section? Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's just copy this. Okay. What type of products does your brand offer? All right, let's see what it did here. So, okay, let's copy and paste those. So now we have, I think the landing page is starting to take shape. Let's look at what this looks like. Premium merch for your brand, everything your brand needs, frequently asked questions. Let's go back to what we might be missing. And then I guess just schedule a call. Let's do a call to action. And then we can tweak this for the next 30 minutes, making it look and feel good. Because, we got rid of the logo. Let's see what else we can do from a theme perspective now. We got to set up our Shopify forms because that's not ready. So that contact form goes somewhere. And then do our colors here. What if we did a dark theme? What happens if we go dark? Definitely change this typography. Let's go with Helvetica. Let's see how that looks like. Select. I see, because these are all hero. Let's go Helvetica. Then I can change the weights. Okay. So now we got less. Now we'll go with a heading. Let's make it bold. And then for the body, we'll do regular. I think that's good. Subheading, we can do italic. And for the accent, let's do bold italic. Let's see what that looks like. Let's just save this, and it looks like we have the makings of a landing page. It was done within 40 minutes. Now I can go ahead and start connecting the domain. Let's see what domains I got and GoDaddy. So here I got 90th Street. I think this will be the decent one I can do for now. I'll connect this domain here. Let's copy and paste this here. Let's connect this automatically, see what happens. I'll go ahead and connect this. Cool, connected. So now we got 90th Street connected. That will be the primary domain. Let that set up. We have a landing page. Let me see if I can set up this form while we wait. Contact us, inline form. I wonder if I'm going to have to replace the other one. Yeah, I probably will. The other one worked just fine. We can make this if we wanted to do a little bit more, but I think for now I'll leave this out. I don't feel like, because if I fill out the contact form now, it will show up here under customers. We can, you know what, we can set up a flow. Actually, let's do it. Why not? That way we can have our submissions here. Let's see what happens. Let's go back into the theme editor. I just hate this button there. I need to get rid of that. God, apps form. So here's this form. Let's see what form ID we want to put in there. Let's make it active. Contact us. Get started today. Success. Thank you. The form has been submitted. Let's do Helvetica guide to keep up with the other ones. Okay, we don't have it, I guess. Interesting. Let's do Archivo Black. Archivo Black. Let's keep it like that. Form ID. Save it. How do we publish this? Let's hit a refresh. Let's save this and hit a refresh just in case. All right, so here we are. This is our landing page for our new website. This we got to fix. Everything your brand needs, frequently asked questions, contact us. Okay, well, this is what we were able to accomplish with just under 45 minutes. We completely made a landing page, got the copy done. We just had some content there. I think that we've been able to prove that creating a simple, straightforward landing page is straightforward. I think for my next video, I have a friend that asked me to do for his landscaping business a website, and I'd like to try some of the other things that are out there. I think there's a Framer, Webflow, and so, you know, part of what I want to do is see what tools are out there. So the nice thing about building this one, I think it will get used because it is just a passion project a good friend of mine and I are doing. If we ever want to, we can expand this into making products, and obviously I would love to get, if this were to grow, invest in brands, brand guidelines, etc. But for the time being, if I just wanted to tell somebody like, hey, yeah, this is like our website, this is what we do, we've already have a website that can take information, can email me, and is accessible to the general public. All we have to do is pay for the Shopify plan and we're off to the races. So to bring this video back full circle, within 45 minutes, we were able to make a logo, company web page, and make it all on Shopify. How many companies are out there doing this and what are they charging for this? And obviously, if this can take me 45 minutes, it might take somebody that's done this 100 times, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. What does that mean for feedback rounds if this person wants to edit some of this stuff and add a little bit more pizzazz to it, or are they just looking for straight up, you know, things that we can use today out of the box? Anyway, hopefully this video is interesting, and as I continue to kind of explore what AI will do and is doing for agencies on the different scales, maybe this will become an interesting video series to look back on 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. Again, this is John. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you later.